Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel of Grammar Lessons. Today we are going to be learning about syntax and all the basic world around it. Let's start it. What is syntax? Syntax is the way in which linguistic elements such as words are put together to form constituents such as phrases or clauses. And in a few words, syntax can be described as the analysis of the correct order in a phrase, clause, and in a whole sentence. As you can see, we have here an example. Laura kissed Paul, and Paul kissed Laura. We have the same words, but in different order. So you are not saying the same thing. Laura is the person that is doing the action in the first sentence, but in the second sentence, Paul is the verb and the noun orders are indicating that Paul is the person that is doing the action. Now, we are going to see about generative grammar. In linguistics, generative grammar is grammar, the second language rule that indicates the structure and interpretation of sentences that native speaker of a language accept as belonging to their language. As an example, we can create a sentence with the word man and the word happy, man as a noun and happy as an adjective. The man is happy. Now, this is what a native speaker intuitively thinks when you give them these few words. And it's a simple sentence and is grammatically correct. But happy man is incorrect because it's not following any rules of grammar and syntactic rules. So it's incorrect and no accepted structure. Now, we're going to learn about syntax and diction. People tend to think that these both topics are similar, but let me tell you that are not the same thing. Well, while syntax is the way you select the words in a sentence, diction are the words you choose to create a sentence. Now we have here examples of similar syntax but different diction. The cat ran slowly. The bear flew quickly. The man fought bravely. We have here determiner, noun, verb, and adverb in the true sentence of similar syntax but different diction. In the other example, we have similar diction but different syntax. The cat ran slowly. The cat slowly ran. Slowly, the cat ran. We have the same word in the three sentences, but we have different order. So remember, syntax is focused in the word order and diction is focused on word choice. So don't forget that. Now, syntax parallel structure. In a sentence, a syntax parallel structure means using the same pattern of words to show that two or more ideas have the same grammar rank. You can find them in a level such as phrase, verb, and clause levels. And now we have here some examples of syntax parallel structure. First, we have with ing form, I like running, camping, and hiking. With infinitives, we have I like to watch movies, to run at night, and to swim in my pool. But it's important not to mix them because you are going to create an incorrect structure of different grammar rank. Like this one, I like to swim, running, and to watch movies. This is incorrect because it's not following any rules created by the grammar studies and the syntax studies. Now, we have here syntactic rules. It's important to follow the rules to create the accepted structure and accepted sentence when we are creating ideas, creating sentences, paragraph, and text. First, we have now often comes after a determiner. We have here the A part of the speech that follow their own rules. Now, often comes after a determiner and often comes after one or more adjectives. A pronoun always goes just before the verb which they complement. Verbs often come after nouns and are usually central. Adjectives often come before nouns and often come after a state verb. Adverb is the placement where it is usually at the beginning, in the middle, and at the end of a sentence or phrase. Prepositions are often placed after a noun, an adjective, or a verb, and can also come at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end of a sentence. And conjunctions, they can be in between items joined. Now that we know the 8-part speech rule, we have the syntax sentence structure, have 4 structure for every single sentence that we can create. We can create simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence, compound, complex sentence, but we need to follow the rules to create a correct sentence. We have here first simple sentence. A simple sentence is created by a subject, verb, structure. We have here the example: the cat ran, the dog ate. The subject here, the cat, is the subject and the verb is ran. And the other example is the dog is the subject and the verb ate. Now, compound sentence. These ones are created by more than one subject or verb and are consistent by 2 independent clauses joined by a comma or coordinating conjunction. Example: the cat ran and the dog barked. We have here 2 nouns, the noun cat and the noun dog. But we also have 2 verbs, so are the verb run and the verb bark. Now, complex sentence. This sentence is formed by an independent clause and at least a dependent clause. Example we have here: the dog barked because the cat was there. The dog bark is the independent clause because it doesn't depend of the other words or the other clause after it. And because the cat was there is the dependent clause that needs at least an independent clause to be a complete idea. We can see that it's a dependent clause because the coordinating conjunction is introducing the sentence because the cat was there, because it here the coordinating conjunction. Now, compound complex sentence. This sentence is formed by 2 independent clauses and at least a dependent clause. Example: the dog barked because the cat was there and it was running around. We have here first the 2 independent clause is the dog barked and it was running around. And the dependent clause is because the cat was there. Now that we know what are the theory, the important things about syntax, we need to know how to do syntax tree diagram. That is something important to know every part that a sentence has. The tree diagram is a newer method for diagramming sentence that is most commonly used by linguists and other academic professionals. To have a better idea, we have here an example. At the top of the tree we have a letter S that means sentence. It's common to have below the subject as a noun phrase and the predicate as a verb phrase. After indicating that we have that this noun phrase is consisting by just a noun that is large, is the noun here. Within the verb phrase, we have first the verb that is here. Kick is the verb. And we have here the noun phrase below and within the verb phrase that is consisting by a determiner and a noun. Determiner is the the word the. And now here is the bold, and both together are these are the noun phrase. It's important to know every single part of a speech to be able to create this diagram, because if you don't know every single part of the speech, you're not going to be able to identify every single part. In this simple example, we can see a basic structure like syntax tree diagram. We use this method to identify the part that consists this sentence, that is, Lars kick the ball. And concluding, we can say that syntax as the study of a sentence structure can help to give clear ideas in the correct order in order to communicate ideas in the best way. Thanks for watching. I hope that you learned something useful today and to develop your way of speaking and writing using this topic as a reference. I hope to see you the next time here in my channel.